Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Pat McGrath Divine Blush and I have the shade Nymphette. I'm going to show you close-ups and swatches in natural light so that you can really see how the product looks and decide for yourself if this product is right for you or not. I'm also going to give you a full review because I was able to wear the product for the past couple of days and I'm going to give you my thoughts. If you're new here, welcome. I love talking about luxury beauty and I would love if you could join our wonderful beauty community by subscribing. I always do my best to show you the products in natural light so that you can make an informed decision if the product is right for you or not. So please hit that subscribe button right now. I would really appreciate your support. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at this beautiful blush that I got from Pat McGrath. I only picked one shade because I was not sure. I'm quite new to the brand, so I was not sure how the blush is going to perform and if I want to pick more shades or not. So I just wanted to test it before investing more into a blush. So first of all, I would like to show you close-ups and swatches in natural light of this blush because I have to tell you guys that this blush was very, very hard to film and very hard to photograph. There are colors that are easy to film and there are colors that are just very hard to film. So I always check and double check when I'm filming a product if it works realistic, because I know that a lot of you are shopping online and I want you to have the best experience and I want to minimize the element of the surprise when you're purchasing products online. So that's why I like to go that extra mile, to take my time when I'm filming the products in natural light and to choose the right angle and the right natural light so that you can really see how the product looks. So I'm saying that this color was very challenging to film because I'm based in Europe, so my order was in delay. And I was able to watch a lot of reviews, a lot of videos, and to see a lot of swatches of the blushes. And I have to say that the blush looks nothing like most of the photos that I've seen and most of the footage that I've seen. So that's why I wanted to really take my time while filming this video so that you can have a better idea how this blush looks, because on most of the photos that I've seen or most of the videos, the blush looks just like a pink color, but it's a very interesting shade. It's a shade that I don't have in my whole collection. I'm going to compare it to other colors that I have in my collection and I'm going to compare it also to other brands, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's take a closer look. So the blush looks even more beautiful than I expected and it's this lovely, very elegant pink color. It has that gold pearl throughout the whole blush that is a little bit visible on the face. So when I apply the blush on my cheeks and when I tilt my head, it is visible. This sheen, this glow is visible, but it doesn't appear as glitter or as shimmer. It just is that pearl effect that is very ethereal. It is very angelic. I would say this is the best explanation that I can give for this blush. It looks angelic. So as I said in the beginning of this video, I filmed most of this video on the terrace because there was the place that I can really get the best possible natural light from all sides, all around me, and that's how I suppose that you're going to see best how for real this color looks, because I don't have anything similar in my collection and I really appreciate the beautiful patterns on the blush. So there are 3 roses, absolutely amazing. I like this attention to detail. Now I want to show you the packaging also. The packaging is very cute. It's this lavender packaging. It is very light, so it's not weighty, it's not heavy at all. I'm not that much into packaging and I never keep this packagings. But for those of you who are into packaging, it comes in this cardboard box. It's a very pretty color. It is not heavy at all, so it's really light. It's super light. This color that I have in particular, Nymphette, is absolutely beautiful and angelic. This is exactly the blush of my dreams. That's how I can describe it. It's definitely the blush of my dreams. I think it's going to suit almost all skin tones. And you can see how it looks on my face and I have it on my eyes as well. The blush is very beautiful, pinkish blush with a little bit of gold pearl. So in terms of texture, the blush is not too hard, it's not too firmly pressed and it's not powdery. And like when I touch it, it feels quite silky. It feels very smooth, it feels very silky and I can very easily pick the color. I can use any brush to pick this blush. I don't have to use a dense brush. I can use a soft brush. I can use a more dense brush. Just I used a few brushes. I tried it with a few brushes and it works equally well. When I touch it right now, it feels very silky. It feels very smooth. I like that it's not powdery. I like that it's not too firmly pressed in a way that I have to think what brush to use. No, I can just grab the first brush that I have and apply it on my face, and that's something that I truly appreciate. It also lasts all day long on me, and I like that it doesn't oxidize. So this is how I applied the blush. It's going to stay like this. I don't have a highlighter here. This highlight that's going on is because of the blush, because of this little golden pearls, like a pearlescent, it's almost like a pearl. It's very sophisticated. What I can say about this blush is that it's very, very elegant and very sophisticated. This shade in particular, I don't know about the other shade. Alright, so now I want to show you how I applied this on my face, and I'm going to be using this brush. It works with any brush. So I'm not sure how the camera is going to show it, but I already have enough, because on camera things usually are going to appear a little bit paler than they are in real life, but that's absolutely enough. And it gives me, like, one swipe literally gives me everything that I need on a daily basis as a blush. Let's go ahead and do the other cheek as well. And just to let you know, I have a big window coming from this side of my face, and I have just a soft box right here in front of me. So natural light is hitting me right from this side of my face. Okay, so you can see how it looks. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my hand here because the light that comes from the window is quite strong, so that you can see better the color. I can build up the color if I want to, but I think this is just a perfect blush shade for me. And I don't know if you can notice, I don't have any highlighter right now. I only have mattifying powder because I have combination skin and I tend to get oily here. So I only have mattifying powder on my face, along with a light foundation. Of course, everything is going to be in the description box, all of the products that I used on my face today. But I don't know if you can notice, but this blush literally gives me also a beautiful highlight. So if I want, I can just skip the highlighter now because it is really, really beautiful. It's very interesting because as I tilt my head, I can absolutely see the sheen, that very subtle gold pearl. I can absolutely see it as I tilt my head, and this looks really beautiful in real life and in natural light. Now I want to compare this blush to some other favorite blushes that I have in my collection. And first of all, I have to say that when I first saw the blush and when I saw the packaging, I was like surprised, because this blush retails for $38 US, and it's, you wouldn't believe it, 9.7 grams of product. So when I saw this, I was just like, 9.7 grams of product?
Did I just make you blush?
Yes, you did. So 9.7 grams of product, blush without caution. When Pat says blush without caution, she really means it, because 9.7 grams of product, you can really use this blush, you can really enjoy this blush, and you don't have to be afraid that it's going to finish. So the reason why I want to emphasize, and I'm emphasizing so much on the amount of product that you're getting here, is because I recently started to look at the amount of product that we are getting in luxury makeup. I'm a luxury lover, and I usually never look at them actual amount of product that I'm getting for the price. So I just want to compare. So I actually have a list here with the prices because I don't want to make a mistake. So Pat McGrath blush, $38 US for 9.7 grams of product. Whereas a Chanel blush, I'm a huge Chanel lover. For those of you who are new to my channel, I love to spend most of my money on Chanel. I'm a Chanel addict. So a Chanel blush, which is some of my favorite blushes are from Chanel, they retail for $45 US for 4 grams of product. Then we have another favorite brand of mine, and this is Hermes, and this is a blush that I absolutely love. It retails for $77 and it has 6 grams of product, so a little bit more than Chanel. And then finally, another brand that I really love and enjoy is Chantecaille. Now, their latest release, the Flower Power Cheek Shade, this one is 2 grams of product and retails for $50, which that was actually the time when I started to look at actually the amount of product that we are getting, because sorry, I really am a huge Chantecaille fan, but $50 for 2 grams of product, that's just disrespectful. And on the other hand, what I wanted to mention is $38 for 9.7 grams of product. This just means that I can describe this just as respect to the customer. And when I see that Pat McGrath actually puts 9.7 grams of product in her blush for $38, this means that you can really blush without caution, just as she says, like, yes, she made me blush. She made me blush with this. I absolutely love luxury makeup and I don't have a problem spending $50 on a blush, but seeing that Chantecaille gives me 2 grams of product for $50, that's just such an insane price. It's so much pricier than Hermes blush, and we know that Hermes is a brand that is like the luxury of the luxury. It's like the creme de la creme. So I would expect something really expensive from Hermes, but Hermes blush is 6 grams of product, so it's 3 times more than the Chantecaille product, than the Chantecaille blush. And I find this from Chantecaille I find it disrespectful to the customer. I find it disrespectful considering the current situation, because it doesn't take that much to put a little bit more product, right? Because Chantecaille is ultra expensive brand. It turns out that this is the most expensive blush that I have in my entire collection because of the amount here. 2 grams for $50 versus $38 for 9.7 grams. Like, I don't even want to, you can calculate how many times of this blush you have here. Anyways, I just had to drag your attention to this because I really respect Pat McGrath for doing this and for putting that amount of product. Let's face it, these are all powders and we are paying for the brand here. When we talk about luxury makeup, we are paying for the brand, we are paying for the packaging, we are paying for the name. And I'm absolutely willing to pay $38. She worked on the blush, she did a great job. And she put enough product. You can really use this blush without caution and you can really enjoy this blush for a very long time. You can use it on the eyes, you can use it on the cheeks, you can just enjoy the product. It shows me respect. This, on the other hand, 2 grams of product for $50. That's all I'm going to say. So I just want to be 100% honest and transparent with you for as long as I have this channel, and I really appreciate your support when you use my affiliate links. It helps my channel and it helps me to buy more products and keep my channel alive, because apparently brands are not going to like all of this details that I'm giving here, and they will not like me criticizing them. But still, I want to keep this channel 100% down to earth and honest. And yes, I'm going to criticize even brands like Chantecaille that I absolutely love, because I'm a huge supporter of Chantecaille, I'm a huge supporter of the brand, but when they do something wrong, I just want to say it to them, and I feel like it's going to be better for them. I know that they're not going to accept it that way, but I want to be honest to you, and I rely a lot on your support. So thank you so much to everyone who is using my affiliate links, because this allows me to keep my independence and to be able to criticize even brands that I love, because I know they're not going to be happy about it. So the Pat McGrath blush, I absolutely love it. I think it's 100% worth the splurge. I cannot talk about the other shades. I only have Nymphette, and this is the shade that I'm reviewing. In terms of color, this shade Nymphette reminds me of, I'm gonna show you, it reminds me of the Hermes Rose Plume, which is one of my favorite shades from Hermes, from the Hermes blushes, and you can see how they look side by side. So the main difference here is that the Hermes Rose Plume doesn't have gold sheen, It is just a matte blush, but I love both of them. Then also the new Pat McGrath blush in Nymphette reminds me a little bit of the Butterfly Bliss from Chantecaille, which is my favorite blush shade from Chantecaille. Last but not least, I wanted to mention that this blush doesn't have any fragrance. So for those of you who are sensitive to fragrances, this is going to be awesome because it doesn't have any fragrance. So that was all for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you as part of this wonderful beauty community. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you already tried any of the new Pat McGrath blushes. Share your experience and let us know which shade did you pick and how this shade performs, because this is going to be very useful if we share information with each other. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.